welcome to our podcast. Welcome to Doctors Unhinged.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
We're back again.
Yeah. We're back again.
Like Mkwat. That joke is dead. I need to just end
no,
it.
do you know what it is, yeah? It's going to eat for the next 15 episodes. We'll call it the season 1 joke, brother. We're back like Mukwatla.
Yeah, and stuff.
Hashtag, yeah.
How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you? I love the scrubs.
Yeah, this is very
Looking
much
sweet.
inspired by Dr. Michael.
Sweet. That, you
So
know,
don't
is-
gatekeep, man. You see, don't gatekeep. My man put, because after that episode, I asked him, like, bro, who's your connect?
Yeah.
And then he sent me the number. I hit the person up, and here I am.
Yeah, and you know what? If the Connect actually gets this, and then I was gonna say, if they need to sponsor us, they need to sponsor the drip.
No, they should, actually.
Yeah, if you sponsor the drip, we'll promote your business. You know what I'm saying?
If.
You're
It's
right.
a very big if.
Yeah.
But yeah, comfortable scrubs. I'm in a good space. Work
Sweet.
was all right. How's your shift?
Bless the Lord. I'm good, man. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy right now. Like, life is good right now, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything is going well, dog. I'm so happy right now,
I don't
man.
think I've ever heard you utter those words before.
I know, that's the thing. I did a mental health thing recently, and I turned
Listen
out
to music.
Yeah, no, it was more than that. But yeah,
In depth.
yeah, bro. But basically, I'm very happy.
And I'm happy to hear that, man.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
happy, I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy.
So another reason to be happy is that Happy New Month.
Oh, yes,
to
August.
everybody.
The year is almost ending. It's
Welcome to
moving by
August.
fast.
Yeah,
Like 2026 is tomorrow, you know.
exactly. We're gonna.
Did you do your New Year?
Resolutions.
Yeah, New Year, New Me things.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I have a thing on my phone. I have a reminder mid year. So like 15 June, it will ring and be like, "Yo, are you at least halfway?"
Did you make a checklist?
Yeah. Are you at least halfway with the checklist? In June, it wasn't looking too good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, listen,
it
mate.
wasn't
My thing is, like, January is like trial season. February we actually get into it. By March, I just kind of figure we'll wing it the rest of the year. But to be fair, I've been doing okay. Are you looking forward to 2026?
I am looking forward to 2026. I think I look forward to every new beginning. But my mom likes to say closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Momsy's moms in general are wise, but like,
Did you see my mom's comments on the comment section, bro?
I haven't seen
She's
them
always
yet.
saying the wildest things. Like in the last episode, she was chatting about we need triplets. And then she said, I feel sorry for the granny that's going to take care of this man's kids. Chatting about my kids. But yeah, that was that. It's just,
I like Momsy.
Mom's, I get the genes from her.
Yeah, to be fair.
get
Speaking of kids and new beginnings, August, well, the first week of August, August 1st to the 7th is breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding month.
Is
it breastfeeding week or breastfeeding?
It's breastfeeding week,
Breastfeeding
right? But it's breastfeeding month, primarily in the U.S.
Okay.
The rest of the world acknowledges here and there, but it's breastfeeding, which is a very important topic that we're going to touch into.
Right. Okay.
Also, because it's a whole week of breastfeeding, I think it's only fair that we do more than one myth versus fact.
On breastfeeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the facts.
Love it. Go on.
So, breastfeeding. Listen, I'm gonna summarize it for you right now. Right? Actually, wait until the end of the episode before I give my summary.
Oh,
Yeah, watch until the end of the
okay,
episode.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I've been-
I'll jump in with the myths, and then so you're gonna come in, and at the end of the episode, that's what 5 facts that we're waiting for from you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, make it worth it. Okay, the episode's not that long. Watch
Don't
until
stop
the end.
watching. Don't
Yeah,
tune in now. Like, don't tune out now.
All right, first myth:
Mm-hmm.
small breasts equals less milk.
On paper, it makes sense, right?
Oh, because you're thinking about the
Like
volume
quantity
thing.
of milk.
Yeah. So no, wrong, right? Milk production depends on glandular tissue, right? So it's not a thing of big cans have more juice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
it's
get
not
that.
size. Yeah, it's more glandular tissue. But you know what it is, right? This is an interesting fact because there was a thing that said that men are more attracted to women with big breasts because then that's better nourishment for their children. So it turns out that's a deeply flawed philosophy.
So I get very bothered by these myths as we debunk them
Yeah.
because there's people that genuinely believe that.
Yeah. There's people that are like, yeah, no, I like breasts because I'm gonna feed all my kids, but then it's not really how it works. So yeah, glandular tissue, not breast size, guys, not cup size. Next one, formula is just as good. Wrong. so like I give it. I was giving it a bit of a weight, to
Yeah, I
give it
see
like,
that.
yeah, formula is just as good. So, no, formula is a strong plan B.
Yeah.
That's what it's good for. It lacks antibodies, and antibodies are produced by your body. Antibodies are basically what protects the baby. That's the baby's whole immunity
Yeah.
during that first 6 months when they're not breastfeeding, when they're not eating other food, sorry. So, no, you know what I'm saying? Plan B, it's not the first plan, but obviously there's people. So I had a patient the other day that couldn't produce milk. It's unfortunate. It's a strong plan B, but the best way to go about it is try to give the child your breast milk as much as possible.
Also, breastfeeding stimulates more production of breast milk. So,
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like the more you do, it's a positive feedback loop, isn't it? So the more you breastfeed, the more milk you'll be able to produce.
granted, outside of like other external factors that can allow you to, but like, yeah, you want to.
Okay. Right. And the next one was my favorite one because I had a patient that did this, and then it was a very unfortunate incident. So this one says you cannot get pregnant while you're breastfeeding.
I have a patient as well.
Do you have one of them? Yeah. So the general consensus is that breastfeeding can delay ovulation,
Yeah.
but it's not a surefire fact. That
It's not
it
a
will
form of
stop.
contraceptive
Exactly.
you
It's not a
should-
form of contraceptive that you should trust wholeheartedly. Man, I had a couple came in crying, dog. They were like, "We just found out that she's pregnant. This baby's only 4 months old." I'm like, bro, 2 months in.
I think that deserves a whole podcast on its own. Like, how do
Yeah.
you navigate that?
Hey, it was a very painful one, and because how do I say this? Abortion is illegal in Botswana right now. There was no way we could help us, just support and telling him to go and register the pregnancy. Yeah, I was just like, but then the thing is, and you know how I am. I was like, this is a good thing. Keep the baby, please.
course.
We need it. Population is small. President is giving you 300 pula. You can do this. Do you know what I mean? You can. I was really, really encouraging them, and yeah, because so that was my last myth.
You know what it is? These videos supposedly, yes,
Yeah,
are gonna stay on the internet forever.
bro.
Yeah.
When my 5 kids are watching them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I can see you bumping into someone in like 5-10 years from now and be like, how many kids you got? Because you said you're gonna increase the population.
I am, and 5 minimum.
You're
as well.
determined, but I thought it was just.
Yeah, so you'll meet me in 2030, and then you're gonna ask how many kids you've got. I'm gonna like, I've got 5 now, and then you meet me in 2040, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, 10.
Are you trying to space them? Do you have like a plan for
Yeah,
this?
I
Is
want
like
to
every
space
2
them.
years,
I'm gonna
every
have one
3.
every year. That's the space. A bit of a. 3
I would
months.
really like to be in the room when you have this discussion with your wife about the spacing, Chad.
It's it is. I think you have to find somebody deeply religious so that they can understand the calling thing. Do you know what I mean? Because if I pick some random John, she's gonna be like, "Are you mad? I don't care about your calling." But yeah, so there's that, and then we're gonna hear a bit of yeah.
For starters, as you already touched upon, the importance of breast milk during the first 6 months, right? WHO recommends during the first 6 months to exclusively breastfeed. That means let's not mix and match. Don't breastfeed and then bottle feed. Again, unless you have external factors that inhibit you from doing so.
Right.
It is medically recommended to do so. Although, surprisingly, only 44% of newly born infants get to exclusively breastfeed. Again, this is the importance of having these discussions and debunking the myths and facts. It's a very staggering statistic, primarily because once we get into the benefits of breastfeeding, right? So, again, that's point number 1. Point number 2 is colostrum, also known as the first milk.
Liquid gold.
Yeah, packed with immunity.
Right.
Because you have to understand this. Baby's born hasn't been in the world ever before. Has been inside mom, right? What immune system are you really having? Right? That's the importance of breastfeeding. Is you're trying to minimize the hospital visitation. You're trying to minimize how frequently babies getting sick.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Number 2, the interesting about breastfeeding, and God is an amazing God, because breast milk will change and adjust depending on what the baby needs.
Right.
So it's going to be individual per mom, per baby. If baby needs more of this, then breast milk will adjust accordingly, which is
Okay.
mind-boggling to
Yeah.
me how exactly that works. But again, God's an amazing God. The next primarily interesting one is breastfeeding, because I know you're like into health and gym, burns up to 500 to 700 calories per day, which is more than a full workout. So you could be
Yeah.
in the gym,
Pushing.
or if the opportunity avails itself, you could breastfeed. So there is additional things outside of baby also for
Okay.
mom's health.
Right.
500 700 calories, that's a lot.
That's a lot. You couldn't burn that on a normal typical day.
My
People
brother,
struggling to burn 300.
me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Me,
Yeah.
you know how I've been with like gym. It's just
Yeah.
it's a very toxic back and forth relationship.
Yeah.
Primarily because I get into gym a week 2 in, I look like how I want to look, and then I'm
Yeah, once you look good and you're flexing in the mirror, honestly, what's the use?
no, stay in the gym, be consistent. Discipline is important. That's not what we're encouraging
Right. Oh,
on the
sorry.
pod,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, guys. Stay in the gym and also breastfeed because then you're losing calories.
And then an interesting one is that some women, in response to the baby's cry, lactate. It's called the letdown reflex. So primarily just hearing the baby cry, they produce more breast milk. It's a very fascinating and interesting concept.
Wait, so does it leak?
Well, that's debatable. I guess primarily because of how much breast milk you're producing and how much you had before. But in this particular point, the fact is that in response to a cry, some women, not all, so I don't want to generalize it, right?
They could.
The data says that some women do lactate just upon hearing the baby cry.
That's a beautiful way that the body is designed and a good evolutionary response, isn't it?
Also, just a huge shout out to mothers and women in general.
Yeah, honestly, you guys go through a lot, man. And then having to produce food for the child that you just birthed, that's...
Speaking about going through a lot, I have like, I think I keep forgetting to say this on the pause, but this is a very appropriate moment, right?
Go on then.
There's something that you'd be very intrigued to give insight on, right?
Go on then.
So it's common knowledge that women get, let me pick my words right, harassed by men, right? Like, hi, I love you, when can I see you? And just like bare talking to yourself, right? My thing is, let's just generalize this. I have this analogy, a football analogy, right? Let's give an example of the English Premier League, right? You have Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, all great teams. But each man's going to have their own diehard team that they're gunning for, right? Doesn't mean, so let's say, for example, hey, Man United, chest pains. Let's say I'm a Man United fan, right?
Right.
And I support United with my whole heart. Doesn't mean the other teams are not good. It's just that this is my particular preference.
Right.
So if a woman rejects you, it has nothing to do with you. It's just, that's just her preference. Because sometimes men get a bit iffy and then you start saying all these negative things. My thing is just women go through so much. As a proud feminist, like, just stop that.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, as men, we need to do better.
Touching on that, yes, please don't be weird if you get rejected. There's 3.5 billion girls in the world. Find another one, right? That's the right thing. I actually met a girl this weekend that was saying that she gives guys her number because she's afraid that they'll harass her if she doesn't, or if she gives them the wrong number.
We live in a society like that. And these are important points to raise.
And
this is just for my brothers. I stand to be corrected by the women,
Right.
but from the very few that I've spoken to, it's just primarily a thing of preference. The same way you have a football team you support.
Yeah.
Granted, all the other teams are great. It's just you want this particular one, and that's just what it is. So just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Ooh, it's an interesting one. My last one, the longest breastfeeding mother. Breastfed for 8 years. I don't know.
8 years is standard 2. 8 years is standard 2, dog. That's what, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years is standard 1. 8 years, bro.
I don't know what the necessity behind it was. Medically, I wouldn't. I don't know if it was a Guinness record that we're gunning for.
Well, I mean, okay. In your culture, how do people get put off breast milk?
Eventually, so it's usually from the elders. They'll just
Okay.
tell you this is how it is and this is how it goes. But for the most part, most people know 6 months to a year. Most will cut it off between 6 months to a year. And in more cases, the baby just doesn't feed anymore.
Oh, so
Doesn't
the
want the
baby's
breast
just like,
milk.
nah, I'm good now.
Yeah, like I
I'm
want to
having
have
meat.
more. Yeah, like
Okay.
give me shisha nyama.
I've witnessed this in my culture a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Around a year and a half,
Mm-hmm.
they'll put chili on the woman's nipple.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
Yeah. And then the baby will then suck, and then you know how painful that is, dog. The baby will suck, and it's chili, and then he cries.
Pain is a very
It's so cruel.
great teacher.
Yeah, but the baby never forgets. So like he'll suck again, maybe a couple of times, and then after that he'll realize that nah, man, this milk is not the same
This
as
is
it
not the
used to
one.
be. And I guess that's how you'd avoid the situation of like a
Getting to
grade
8
2, grade 2,
8 years old.
child, breastfeeding. I don't think there's any medical necessity for that.
Highly doubt it.
I'm open for correction, honestly, but I don't. I think, or maybe
It's
it
an
was just
interesting fact, for lack of a better term. It really is.
Do you think like she was like forcing it on him just so that she could get the Guinness Book of World Records as well?
I
know there's a
haven't. I
possibility.
think I'm better not knowing the in depths. I kind of just stopped at this is a fact. You can look it up if you like. If you're really intrigued, you're more than welcome to. But again, the whole basis of this is just to highlight the importance of breastfeeding.
Right.
With the advancement of technology, right,
Mm-hmm.
and modernization, you have things like the breast pumps.
Right.
Because everybody's busy. You want to pump into a bottle. Because now this becomes a question, right? As I'm going to spin this to you. Does it matter? Because we're saying formula is a great plan B.
Yes.
Right? What if then I just pump using this great technological device I got from like Amazon, put it into a bottle, and then have the baby
Take that.
Yeah.
Do you know there's lots of moms that do that actually? For convenience, somebody's going to work and things like that. So you want to just keep the breast milk there for them, which is good, I guess. Like I said, it's much better than just leaving formula in the fridge.
Right.
However, I know that when the baby is breastfeeding, there's hormones that are being released both from the mom and the baby. It's like a
Absolutely.
bonding moment.
Yeah, it's very, very, very important
Yeah,
bonding
it's,
moment.
it's a bonding moment. So it's not only just food, it's not and nutrition.
It's a bit more than that.
Yeah, it gets a little bit more than that. So I mean, if you can sit down, feed the child, and then have them go sleep or play.
Also, I re-emphasize this, right? Because we live in a society where there's so much information that's accessible.
Yeah.
Have the conversation with your doctor. Go visit your doctor and say, listen, we're expecting, these are the conversations. Or we just delivered our baby. Can I breastfeed? Should I not breastfeed?
not, yeah.
Granted, someone hasn't seen the podcast
And I would
or had an
like,
opportunity to listen to this. Have the conversation with your doctor. And I pray to God you have a doctor that's more than willing to
sit down
give you the ins and
explain.
outs and gives you the facts, give you the myths. So.
Yeah. And also, I mean, we understand that it's difficult sometimes for some people. Like I said, I've got a friend that the baby rejected the breast milk. She was like, I'm not taking this.
Which is a very important point, sorry to cut you off, that you raised, because it's one thing to come on here and cite the importances of breastfeeding, right? But they, again, like I said, unless there's like external factors that come
that
into
stop
it,
you from it,
please do. There's so many
You've got a
benefits
chance.
to the baby, to you, health-wise. But have those conversations. Explore what your alternatives can and cannot. Because 44% of infants that aren't exclusively breastfeeding is a really high
It's
number.
a very high number, and it's concerningly so. I think we need those antibodies in the kids, there's not much you give a child that comes to you in the clinic like with a cough or a flu.
You can't. I mean, most medication
3
is
months. Most medication starts at 3 months.
contraindicated. Man.
Yeah.
It's
So it's really tough, man. So you want to give your child that immunity fight, right? Give them those medications. Have them take that. Sorry, not those medications, but give them that breast milk because that's the medication that's going to help them. Those antibodies are going to go a long way to help them fight whatever infections they're prone to at that 6 months.
If you have any more questions about breastfeeding, you're more than welcome to jump into the comment section.
Give us a shout out.
Talk to us while you're at it, while you're typing. Yes. After you press enter and send the question, like, comment, and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. And then also you can, if you're uncomfortable asking a question in the public, feel free to ask in the DMs. We will reply you. Stan did the great thing last time by putting our thingy.
Yeah, he did, man. Shout out, man. And I was watching for the timing because when you did
as soon as they did
when you did this, it came up. Yeah,
that was really nice. So Stan, you know the right thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it again. So there's that. But yes, So yeah, give us a shout out if you've got concerns about breastfeeding or if you're planning to get pregnant. We've got a great hospital in Fairgrounds Mall. Come through already. You'll meet either myself or Dr. Mayamba here. We're always stationed here and the other clinics around the city. Always
Which
happy to
is
help
where
people.
we're currently shooting, Kalafhi
Yes.
Day Hospital.
Yes.
So
Yes.
huge
Yes.
shout out to
Yes.
Kalafhi Day Hospital.
Shout
Appreciate
out.
you for
Yeah. That's
for
our
the-
sponsor, basically. for
literally,
these
yeah.
talks. Yeah.
Also, speaking of, we do have an in-house pediatrician.
Right.
Great guy.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
the kids love
For the
him.
babies. Oh yeah, yeah. He's amazing. He treated my friend's kid today.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely amazing guy, man. And because she was struggling to get a diagnosis for her child. And shout out to you, my friend, who I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not sure if you're okay with it. But
course.
like, yeah, she's been struggling with her kid. So the child is like about 4 months, and the child's been struggling to get a diagnosis because he's got like these sores around his body. And then so she went from like doctor to doctor to doctor. Everybody's just like, nah, it's allergy to this, or it's that, it's that, it's that, it's that. She came in, and then our doctor sees her. She's like, cha. It's a fungal infection. Take this, rub it on her, come back for a follow-up on Thursday. I was like, boss,
Literally.
a fast one. Like,
Yeah.
she's been like looking around for a doctor for this and then nobody had. But yeah, ours is an expert. He's great. He's absolutely amazing. So please check our facilities out. And again, shout out to our Kalafhi group for sponsoring these videos. They've sponsored everyone from the very beginning and we absolutely love it here.
Also, before you do get pregnant, post the delivery, you'd be the pediatrician. But before, there's gynae,
There's
right?
also a gynecologist,
Which we do
yeah.
have,
Which also
as well as a
teaches.
cardiologist as well. As well as radiology. So if you need to get that ultrasound, this is all centered around breastfeeding, but like, like right from the
everybody's
time you get those 2 lines that you're
Yeah,
pregnant, right?
yeah.
Ultrasound, we got it.
You're coming
Gynecologist to
us.
walk you through it.
You're coming to us.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
God forbid something's happening with the heart, cardiologist is there. After we deliver, you have concerns, the pediatrician is there as well.
Yeah.
So
So we've got you taken care of, right? From preconception until post.
all the way through.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have any, speaking of like, comment, and subscribe, which you should do?
Right.
Because we got to 100 subscribers.
Yeah,
And
we
small
actually
wins, small
surpassed.
wins.
We've passed that now.
Really?
Yeah,
How
I
we
think we're
doing?
gunning for 200. Guys, let's get to 200 subscribers.
Yeah, road to 1 million.
Well, yeah, honestly, yeah, we're celebrating all the small wins.
As you
'cause
must.
For people who haven't had a YouTube channel, having 100 or more
We've never done a
subscribers.
podcast, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's.
Thank you for the support.
We're hyped, man. We're hyped for everybody that's there. People that are watching it live when the episode comes out. That's really nice. We've got a patient. Her name is Bilaelo Sekao.
Okay.
I think this is a female, right? Yeah. So she says, let's talk about winter and flu season. I had flu 4 weeks ago. Now I caught a cold again whilst I was out this weekend. I want to know how effective these homemade concoctions and remedies are for flu and ways to clear congestion. Lots of love, Lightbulb. I have a doctor friend who you both remind me of. He's brainy like you both, but my dad also has a doc friend who's not so smart. I don't know. I don't know how to become a doctor, but anyways, peace. Yeah.
So I was heavy gunning for like flu vaccines. I was fortunate enough to do like a BTV interview as well.
Yeah.
Nerve wracking, my first ever one. I think kind of prepared me for stuff like this, but I was emphasizing the importance of getting stuff like flu vaxes, right? Prevention is always better than cure
100%.
and cheaper. Like I'm a big believer in it. Flu vaxes. So, the notion against stuff like that is what happened with the COVID vaccine and all the side effects then and now, right? But COVID was a novel virus. It was a new thing, right? And the vaccines were new as well. But flu's been around longer than all of us watching this have been alive.
Yeah.
It's safe for infants after 6 months old. It is safe at all stages of pregnancy. It's safe for immunocompromised people. It's safe for the older generation. My thing was always, if you find yourself in, because there's so many factors to the question that's being asked in terms of, I'm guessing, the reinfection and the duration of the infection. All right, so that's your immune system. Also, for example, you're a teacher. Right, you don't have kids. You're a teacher, but you're constantly exposed to these hot zones.
Right.
You work in a clinic. You work in a bank. You have these.
That are in school.
You've got kids as well.
Yeah.
This is because with kids, you come in, they get better, they go back, pick up another infection, come in, get better, and you're just trying to avoid and minimize hospital visits. That's a big emphasis for us here, right? It's just trying to minimize the visitations that are coming in. 2, I'm a big lover of natural alternatives. But I would always say, have that conversation with your doctor. I would be so happy if someone walked in and told me, listen, I have ginger, garlic, and honey at home, but this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because let's again, we touched on this with the antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
Flu is caused by the influenza virus. Like HIV, viruses don't have cures.
Mm-hmm.
So it's symptomatic treatment. You're treating the symptoms, which the home remedies may not fully cover for. And it may explain why we're having the prolonged illness.
Right.
My thing is there's no harm in just coming in and having the conversation with your doctor and say, listen, this is what I have. This is what's going on. How best can we navigate it together? I pray to God that was the last.
That was,
that was the
only one that was there.
No, I mean, that's the last flu bout that Bilal
that she
had.
has again. Yeah.
And as for the compliment, thank you. As for the not so brainy, love and light.
The not so brainy doctor. Is that what you're?
Love and light.
You're subbing the man, bro.
He has a medical degree, so that should count for something. No?
Do you know what it is? Speaking of like wrong home remedies. So I had a client that came in today, and she said that she was having bouts of diarrhea. Sorry, we're digressing from the breastfeeding, but this is the last one. And so she was like, I've got diarrhea. And I was like, so what have you been drinking? She's like, I'm taking my clove water every day, but I still have my diarrhea. And I was like, clove water, powerful remedy for respiratory symptoms, right?
Amongst many other things,
Amongst many other things that it does. But clove water
diarrhea
stimulates your digestive system.
That's my thing.
So it's going to exacerbate your diarrhea, meaning she's been doing this thinking, I'm doing a great thing for myself, but then she's getting worse. So it's not to say that if you come to our clinic, we're going to be like, stop taking your natural remedies and go on and take our pharmacy things. But no, we're willing to listen. I did show her the herbs and little things that she can take at home, right? Good flu remedies that are not, good remedies for diarrhea that are not clove water, because she was hesitant to take medication. I'm always willing to listen to what the patient has to say, hear their qualms about things, and then just try to take it from there.
Also, you're not just saying this for the pod. Like, there's a lot of people that can vouch for you.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what my thing is, right? I hear the home remedy and self-medication thing, and I 1,000% get it, right? But I'm a big believer in medicine is vast, like the human body is vastly complex. Yeah. And I've cited this to say, from where you and I are at, right? 6 years of med school.
Yeah.
And clinical work and stuff. If you wanted to be a cardiologist, just to study this organ, you're looking at 6 more years and then some. Like, there's so much that you don't know that could get lost in the detail, right? I always give the example of vomiting, right? Like, 25-year-old woman comes in this morning and she's vomiting. Do you think she's pregnant or do you think it's food poisoning? Both answers can be correct and both answers can be wrong. Yeah. So you may be doing something that you think is right, but in this case, it turns out it wasn't. Yeah. So please, by all means, just pass by, see your friendly neighborhood doctor and have the conversation with them.
No, we'll do that.
And if they're not there, then,
there's us.
Hey, don't cheat on your doctors, by the way.
They know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
But
I heard that.
Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Thank you for watching up until this point, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Cheers, love and light, and
drink water, mind your business, and see you at the next episode.